Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. So kita continue with the subtopic 6.2 equilibrium constant. The symbol used for the equilibrium constant is K. Okay. So before we learn about the equilibrium constant, so kita kena tahu pasal term-term yang sepatutnya kita tahu dalam kita punya 6.2 lah. Ini overview. So for this video, medium nak explain for the first learning outcome, the definition for the homogeneous and heterogeneous equilibrium, and the deduction and writing the expression for the Kc and Kp. So kita akan achieve these two objectives. Okay. So what is mean by the homogeneous equilibrium and heterogeneous equilibrium? Homogeneous equilibrium is product and reactants are in the same phase, while heterogeneous equilibrium refer to the reactant and products are in the different phase. So pelajar dah belajar dalam chapter 5.4, kita ada fasa, gas, solid dan liquid. Dan juga kita dah belajar ada fasa aqueous. Okey. So sebagai contoh, homogeneous equilibrium. Okay, first example, N2O4 gases in equilibrium with the 2 mole of NO2 gas. So the symbol used reversible arrow for the equilibrium system. And then the both reactants and products are in the same phase, which is gaseous phase. Contoh yang kedua, kita ada sulfur dioxide react with the oxygen gas in equilibrium with the SO3 gas. So all the reactant and product are in the same phase. Third example is CH3COO aqueous in equilibrium with the CH3COO minus aqueous and H plus aqueous. So the reactant and the products are in the same phase, which is aqueous phase. Okay, for the heterogeneous equilibrium, different phase. As example, calcium carbonate solid decompose to form calcium oxide solid and carbon dioxide gas in equilibrium. So the reactant in solid phase, product, the first product is solid phase, second product is gas phase. Nampak tak? Reactant and product are in the different phase. Okay. Next, how to write the Kc expression and Kp expression. Okay, first kali, Madam nak terangkan. K di sini, simbol K adalah simbol bagi equilibrium constant. Okay, kedua-dua kita gunakan K. Cuma bezanya, Kc. C refer to the concentration. And then P refer to the pressure. That means equilibrium constant depends on two value. Bergantung pada dua nilai, iaitu nilai kepekatan dan nilai ketekanan. Okay. If the system in the aqueous and gaseous phase, so kita akan gunakan Kc expression di mana Kc, okay, is equals to, okay, tips dia sebenarnya untuk tulis K awak, K is equals to product divide by reactant. Itu cara mudah sebenarnya. Okay, ni simple method. Okay, K is referred to the product divide by reactant. As example, okay, for the A mole of A react with B mole of B in equilibrium with C mole of C and D mole of D. Betul? So, we use the symbol concentration. What is the symbol for the concentration? Bracket bucu tajam. Okay. Bracket ni adalah simbol bagi concentration. Okay. Manakala simbol pressure apa? P. P adalah simbol bagi pressure. So, kalau nak write the Kc expression, pelajar mesti gunakan simbol bracket. Kalau nak tulis Kp expression, mesti gunakan simbol P, which is the Kc expression is equal to concentration of product. Okay, based on the equation above, what is the product? Produk kita ada dua, iaitu C dan D, betul? Iaitu concentration of C to the power of C. C refer to the stoichiometric coefficient from the equation. Iaitu mol kat sini. C kecil awak. Multiple by concentration of D. Okay, bracket D tu maksudnya concentration for D to the power of D. D kecil ni refer kepada stoichiometric coefficient from the equation. Divide by, dibahagikan dengan nilai reaktan. Okay, iaitu reaktan kita. What are the reaktan in this equation? A and B. So, same method kita akan buat. Bracket for the concentration of A to the power of A. A is the coefficient. Small a is the coefficient for the A times concentration of B to the power of B. Okay? Boleh? Okay, untuk writing the KP. So, mesti based on the pressure value. So, the symbol for the pressure is pressure of C to the power of C multiple by pressure of D to the power of D. C and D, C kecil dan D kecil ni adalah refer to the stoichiometric equation. Stoichiometric coefficient from the equation. Divide by reaktan is A and B. So, pressure of substance A to the power of A multiple by pressure of B to the power of B. Okay? So, to calculate the Kp mesti depends on the pressure value. To calculate the Kc mesti depends on the concentration. C refer to the concentration value, which is the concentration value mesti in unit molar or mole per liter. And then P refer to the pressure. So, the unit for the pressure is ATM. If the question given data in the Torr unit, millimeter mercury unit, or Newton per meter unit, so you need to convert to ATM first to calculate the Kp value. Boleh? Okay, and then the K value, Kc no unit. Tiada unit bagi Kc value. Kp pun sama, no unit for the Kp value. Boleh? Okey. Tiada unit bagi Kc dan Kp. Yang ada unit adalah nilai concentration C, concentration D, concentration A, concentration B, which is the unit is molar ataupun mole per liter. For the pressure, PC, PD, PA, PB is the pressure of each gas, which is the unit is ATM. The final answer for the Kc and Kp, no unit. Okay? Next. Okay. The concentration of pure liquid and solids do not change, which is constant. That's why solid and liquid do not appear in the equilibrium constant expression. As example, if we have a system which is calcium carbonate solid in equilibrium with the product. So, solid for the reactant and solid for the calcium oxide form are constant. Constant value of concentration. Constant concentration and constant pressure. That's why lah kita hanya fokus kepada writing the gases and aqueous system sahaja. So, untuk soalan ni, Kc sama dengan concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. But the CaO is solid. So, cancel. CaCO3, the reactant also solid. So, the solid are constant value, do not change. So, will not affect the Kc value. That's why lah kita akan cancelkan nilai tersebut. Tiada dalam Kc dan Kp expression. So, same for the Kp. Kp pun sama dengan pressure of CO2 to the power of 1. Kc is concentration of CO2 kuasa 1. Sebab coefficient dekat sini 1 mol. Boleh? Alright. So, take note. Ini take note. Tolong salin. Take note. Kc for gas and aqueous system. Okay. Kp for gaseous system sahaja. Boleh? Dua syarat ni. Kc for the gases and aqueous system, Kp for the gaseous system. Okay, so let's try for the example 1. So sebelum tu, okay, buka nota awak, cari example 1. Kita buat sama-sama semula. Ambil kertas kosong dan salin sama-sama jawapan. Write the expression for the Kc and Kp if applicable. So untuk sistem yang wujud sahaja for the following reversible reaction and equilibrium. Not balance the equation first. So check A, B, C, all the equation are balance. Okay, dah balance dah tiga-tiga ni. So, tak ada masalah. Kita boleh terus guna je. So, sebelum kita proceed with the answer, make sure pelajar faham from the previous slide, Madam dah mention, dah tegaskan, dah stress, which is Kc for aqueous and gaseous system. Manakala, Kp expression for gaseous system. Tolong tulis dalam nota awak ataupun tulis kat mana-mana. Yang penting pelajar mesti ingat, selalu pelajar confuse ni. Nak tulis Kc for aqueous and gaseous system, Kp for the gas. Solid and liquid memang tak terlibat dalam K expression because the concentration and the pressure are constant. Okay, so tengok soalan pertama kita. Soalan pertama dia bagi HF aqueous produce H plus aqueous and F minus aqueous. So for the aqueous system, apa yang wujud? Kc or Kp? Only Kc. So, kita akan tulis Kc expression for this system, which is Kc. C refer to the concentration. What is the symbol for the concentration? Bracket bucu tajam ni. Which is, kita punya simple formula K sama dengan product divide by reactant. P product, R reactant. So, product kita adalah H plus ion to the power of 1 coefficient multiple by F minus to the power of 1. Divide by reactant. How many reactant we have for this equation? One reactant, which is HF. Concentration of HF to the power of 1. Okay. So, soalan ni tak ada Kp because all the system, all the species in this system are aqueous phase. Soalan B, the system is gas system. NO gas, O2 gas, NO2 gas. So, kalau untuk gaseous system, so, kita boleh buat Kc expression and Kp expression, which is K expression adalah product divided by reactant. So, how many product it has? One product, which is concentration of NO2 to the power of 1 divided by concentration of reactant. Kita ada dua reactant, iaitu NO to the power of 1 multiple by O2 to the power of 1. For the Kp expression, maksudnya pressure, the symbol is P of NO2 to the power of 1 divided by pressure of reactant, iaitu pressure of NO to the power of 1 multiple by pressure of O2 to the power of 1. Okay, next soalan C. Soalan C pula, dia bagi sistem liquid, aqueous dan liquid, iaitu heterogeneous system. So, untuk Kc, kita ada untuk gas dan aqueous sahaja. Liquid ada tak? Tak ada kan? So, sepatutnya pelajar tahulah liquid tak termasuk. So, produk kita ada tak termasuk dalam kita punya Kc expression? Produk kita H2S2O7 is liquid. That's why lah tiada nilai produk yang ada. So, 1 per. Kenapa 1 ke atas ni? Sebab product is liquid, not involved in the Kc expression. Divide by, okay, reactant. We have two reactants. The first reactant in the liquid phase, not involved in the Kc expression. That's why lah kita abaikan kedua-dua reactant dan produk yang dalam fasa liquid. Yang hanya ada adalah concentration of SO3 to the power of 1. For the Kp expression, why this system has Kp expression? Because the system involve gaseous system. So, untuk gaseous system, so kita punya liquid not involved. So, 1 per untuk kita punya product because no product involved in the Kp expression. The product in liquid phase. So, not involved. Excluded. Tidak termasuk lah. Divide by pressure of the reactant. So, pressure reactant yang masuklah pressure of SO3 to the power of 1. Sebab the first reactant H2SO4 in the liquid phase. Okey tak okey ni? Alright, ini adalah contoh yang dalam nota kuliah awak. Sekarang kita buat extra question yang ni madam sediakan sendiri. Okey, ni soalan extra question madam untuk buat dengan you all sama-sama. So, untuk first kali sebelum buat KC and KP, cuba ingat balik. KC for aqueous and gas. KP for gas. Tulis dahulu benda ni, syarat dia. Baru jawab soalan. So, untuk first case, kita ada gas, solid. So, dia ada KC dan KP because dia ada gaseous system. Okey, so sama dengan, product divide by reactant. Formula dia K sama dengan product, P is product divide by reactant. Okey, product untuk kes ni adalah NH4Cl solid. Solid do not involve in the K expression. Do not involve. That's why lah kita abaikan NH4Cl. So, produk dia tak ada. Satu per. Okay, no product involved in the K. So, the reactant is NH3 gas and HCl gas. So, the both reactant involved in the KC. So, C is concentration. Symbol used is bracket. Refer to the concentration of NH3. Kuasa 1. Multiple by concentration of HCl to the power of 1. Okay. For the KP, samalah 1 bahagi dengan pressure of NH3 to the power of 1 multiple by pressure of HCl to the power of 1. Okay. Soalan B. Soalan B dah bincang tadi kan? So, CaCO3 solid. CaO solid. So, not involved. Yang masuk adalah CO2 gas saja. So, gas dia ada KC expression and KP expression, which is KC expression is concentration of CO2 and then KP is pressure of CO2 to the power of 1 to the power of 1 sebab coefficient dia 1 kat situ, 1 mole of CO2 produce. The last one kita ada NH3 aqueous, H2O liquid in equilibrium with the NH plus aqueous and OH minus aqueous. So, doesn't matter dia ion ataupun molekul. Mesti konsep dia liquid do not involve. Okay. So, yang masuk adalah aqueous. So, kalau aqueous, ada tak KP expression? No KP expression, only KC expression for aqueous system. So, KC sama dengan concentration of NH4 plus multiple by concentration of OH minus. Kuasa 1 untuk dua-dua sebab dia 1 mol. 1 mol di sini divide by concentration of NH3 to the power of 1. So, sistem ni no KP expression because no gaseous system, no gaseous phase for the species. Okay? Okay, soalan seterusnya, soalan D. Tengok D kita ada gas, iodine gas, in equilibrium with the HI gas. So, yang ni ada KC and KP expression. Sebab apa? Sebab dia adalah gaseous system. So, sama dengan concentration of the product. Which species is product? HI. To the power of 2. Kenapa kuasa 2? Sebab dia ada 2 mol. Divide by concentration of H2 to the power of 1 multiple by concentration of I2 to the power of 1. Same for the KP. Cuma tukarkan KP based on the pressure value of HI to the power of 2 divide by pressure of H2 to the power of 1 multiple by pressure of I2 to the power of 1. Next, soalan D kita ada gaseous system. So, dia ada KC and KP expression. So, for the KC, concentration of NO2 to the power of 2 divide by concentration of N2O4 to the power of 1. So, for the KP is pressure of NO2 to the power of 2 divide by pressure of N2O4 to the power of 1. Boleh? So, pastikan pelajar faham KC expression mesti use simbol concentration, bracket. KP expression mesti gunakan simbol pressure. Itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, okay, untuk KC for the aqueous and gaseous system. For the KP, only for gaseous system. Okay tak ni? Okey, dan seterusnya, Madam, perlu tak kita tulis kuasa 1 jika koefisien dia kuasa 1 kat sini. Contoh H2 dengan I2. Kan dia punya mol 1 mol of H2 plus 1 mol of I2. So, koefisien 1 dalam jawapan, tak tulis pun tak apa, tulis pun tak ada masalah. Cuma yang kuasa lain-lain tu wajib tulislah. Kuasa 2, kuasa 3, kuasa 4. Depends on the stoichiometry coefficient from the balanced chemical equation. Okay? So next, pelajar perlu tonton video part 2 iaitu cara nak gunakan Kc and Kp expression for the calculation. Kalau pelajar tak boleh nak tulis Kc and Kp expression, pelajar tak boleh nak kira. Soalan macam ni asas je. Sebenarnya soalan final awak akan keluar calculate the Kc and Kp value. So nak kira mesti tahu cara nak tulis Kc and Kp expression. So mesti faham part 1 baru boleh masuk video part 2. Okay? Thank you.